Good evening, fellow Table Topics contestants. Thank you so much for being here tonight for your briefing, and thank you for volunteering for this 2 minutes of massive coolness tomorrow evening. We will be starting with some housekeeping tips and tricks for what is going on in the Table Topics contest, as well as some frequently asked questions and then any other questions at the end. So please hold your questions until the end. And if you're desperate to do something with them, just write them in the chat and I will read them when we are closer to the end. Here we go. The evening will begin tomorrow evening with me giving an introduction to everyone about the Table Topics contest. At that point in time, I'll remind people to switch off their mobile phones and the Sergeant at Arms will secure the doors. He is responsible, Adam, our Sergeant of Arms, for making sure that people do not come in and out during the contest. He also will be the person who takes the people who are not currently speaking in the Table Topics contest into the waiting room. So he will be in charge of taking you to and from the waiting room when it is your turn to speak. As a reminder, photography is not permitted during the contest. If there is video or photography requested, then please fill out the form that nobody can find. As you will be taking part in a topic of my choice. And so no one will know the topic until you actually get into the table topics and it is your turn as the contestant. Now, what is going to happen is that I will inform the timekeeper that you have between 1 and 2 minutes for your table topic. So anything less than 1 minute or anything over 2 minutes and 30 seconds is considered a disqualification.
Hey,
So again, I'm going to say that one more time. Anything less than 1 minute and anything over 2 minutes and 30 seconds is a disqualification. So we will check the timers and the timekeepers as well as to make sure that the lights are all working. Another thing that I want to remind everybody of is the area of the stage that we will be using for the contest. We did this in the humorous speech contest. That area is the front part of the lectern across to the end of the row of the first row of seats in our venue, down to that first row of seats, back to the table that is behind us, across that in front of that table, and to the side of where that lectern is going to be on the side. So that is your speaking area. It's important that you remain inside the speaking area. The judges can take points off for you going outside of that speaking area. It is also important for you to utilize that speaking area as you will be judged upon your utilization of that speaking area. This is the part where I'm going to randomly select the order of the contestants for the speeches. Now, we are going to pick colors according to how you came into the room today. Tony, you were first into the room, so I am going to tell you what color choices you have available. Just please let me know if you can unmute yourself and let me know that you can hear me. Great, I see the unmute. So these are your color choices. You have a gold, you have a light yellow, you have a yellow, you have a bright pink, you have a light pink, a green, a blue, a light blue or a light green, and a white.
Bright pink.
Which one?
Bright pink.
Bright pink. Your
Please.
number is, I don't know if you can see it, it says 2. Well, you can't really see it. I wrote it really light on the back. Anyway,
That's all right. I can't see it anyway.
it's 2.
Thank you.
You're 2. Okay. The next
Vanilla.
person in to the meeting was Kirsty. which color would you like?
Oh, okay. The blue, that
Blue.
turquoise blue color, the
This-
other color, not
this
that one.
This one.
Yeah.
This one. You're number 6. 6. Whoops. Can't
Oh.
really see it. There. Light.
Okay.
All right. Next in our order was Carlene.
I will go that bright green.
Bright green. You were
Yeah.
number 4.
Thank you. My lucky number.
Awesome. And then we have after Carlene came in, Vinny. Vinny, you're next. What color would you like? What I have left is a gold, a light yellow, a pink, white, and a blue.
I'll go blue, please.
Blue, you're number 5. Vinny, you're number 5.
Okay. Thank you.
And then we have, after Vinny came in, we have contestant Agnes. Agnes,
Pink.
pink, number
Yeah.
7. Number 7. Awesome. And then we have, after Agnes, we have blue, 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 blue. Margaret,
I'll have the mustard color.
mustard. If this
That
was
one. Yep. No, the one in the middle. Yep.
one in the
That's
middle.
good. Yep.
Awesome. 8.
Oh no. Can I have another go?
No.
Tracy, we have dark goldy, yellow, and white. You have to unmute yourself though. I still can't hear you. Okay.
Okay, I know. It's the good things take time. Gold, please.
The gold, this one or this one?
Yeah.
This one.
That
Number
one.
Oh.
Great.
Great.
All right. So our contestants that are not here, Rachel and Ian, will be assigned. Contestant Rachel will be 3, and Ian will be 9. And they can listen to the video and hear that. All right. So once we do the timers, the order of the contestants will be announced to the judges. We will talk to the judges and spell your names out to make sure that they all have those. And the judges will write those on the form. Then I will make sure that everyone is ready. Everybody in the room except for Tracy must leave at that point in time. So the sergeant at arms will take everybody out to a different room, and Tracy will be the only one allowed in the room at that time. Now, Tracy, the great part for you is you get to hear everybody else's stuff.
Oh, lucky.
That's cool. That was my one in the area contest last year. I was like, yay, I get to go first. Now I will then introduce Tracy. And what I will do is I will introduce Tracy. I will say Tracy Beasley, and then I will give the topic. Then I will say the topic again. And then I will say Tracy Beasley's name again. And only when I do that, name, topic, name, at that point in time, then Tracy can say, thank you, contest chair. And that is the only thing you're allowed to say. Okay? Thank you, contest chair. So I say your name, I say the topic, I say your topic, I say your name, and then at that point in time, you just say contest, thank you, contest chair, and only then will I sit down. Your timing has yet to begin. You may place yourself anywhere into the speaking area that you want. Once the first word comes out of your mouth, that's when your time begins. Okay? Cool. Awesome. Now, yep. All right. Then, after you are done speaking, there will be 1 minute of silence for the judges to do their thing. During that 1 minute of silence, Adam will go and get contestant number 2 out in that space. Contestant number 2 will come back out, and then contestant number 2 will go next. All right. And then we will start again. I will say your name. I will say the topic. I will say the topic. I will say your name. Now, the topic will be written on a card, and I will show you that card. Obviously, for Vinny and Tony, I will be speaking that twice to make sure that Tony and Vinny know. Scott will be our timekeeper, so he will be doing auditory calls for the timing for Tony and Vinny. Everybody else, your eyes on the timekeeper and the timing lights. Cool. All right. Now, once we get done with all of the contestants, the judges will then have a time allocated to them to be able to finish their judging. Once they are done, they will get their ballots out, and our chief judge, Nicola, will take those ballots away. They will go outside of the room to take the ballots or to take the results and start filling in the results in the ballot form. Now, while they do that, I will then be asking each and every one of you a question, as well as giving out the participation certification. So we will take a photograph of for the participation certification, and we will just be having a general discussion about what you have written on your form. Now, I need speech contestant profiles from each and every one of you. I only have 2 at this point in time. So for Tony, I have received your eligibility form. I don't have the profile, so I do need your profile. I have Margaret's and Tracy's form already, so I need everybody else's forms. Agnes, did you?
I sent it already. Yeah, I sent you the profile and the contestant profile.
I thought you did too.
The profile and the eligibility.
I thought you did.
Yeah.
And there it is. I found it. Okay, cool.
I see the profile as well. Did it not come through?
I have your eligibility. Let me go back into my thing and make sure that it did not.
Yeah, just before I resent the eligibility, because I wasn't sure if it had come out or not.
Okay, let me try that one more again. Okay, excellent. I will look for Tony's, and I have Agnes's already, so that's fantastic. Cool. Now,
Can we do it? Can we do it online, or do we have to print it out and do it?
It's a writable PDF.
it's a right.
Oh,
it's-
is it?
Yep, it's a
Okay.
writable PDF. All I just need you to do is fill it out and then email it back to me.
Okay, I'll do that first thing in the morning. Yeah.
Awesome, perfect. That's great. And then we will be, after the judges are finished, we will be taking questions or taking photographs of the participation certificates. The judges will return with their decision. We will then give out the first, second, and third place presentation for the humor speech, or for the table topics, excuse me. And that is that. Now, does anybody have any questions about our table topics contest for tomorrow?
Yeah, what's the topic?
Yeah. That's what I was gonna ask.
No, it's
Try. Nice try.
How long after we arrive at the stage do we have until we start speaking?
The rules are not specific about this. What it says is you may not delay the speech contest unnecessarily.
Okay.
In fact, it says that specifically. You are not permitted to delay the contest unnecessarily.
Okay.
Are
Thank
you are you judged on how relevant your answer is to the question?
Yes, yes.
I do not believe that the judging is so much about the relevance. I believe what is important is that you have an opinion. So you must have an opinion about whatever it is.
Yeah.
And the structure needs to be somewhat of you open, you have some points, and you close. That's really the effect of it. It's not so much about what you say about it, it's how well you present what you say.
Mm-hmm.
It could be quite humorous and it could be completely irrelevant to the thing, But if it's well structured and everybody enjoys it, you might get really good points for that.
Right.
Right. So for me, my understanding is that it must be an opinion. And
Or something you can come to a conclusion.
yes, in conclusion. And you need to use obviously vocal variety and your body language and other things like that is going to help make it much better.
Yeah.
You're not meant to be judging you on whether they agree with your opinion or not. That's not really the judging rules.
Okay.
Can I just clarify when we start to speak? When you were informing us for a start, it sounded like we started speaking when the chair sat down. Is that correct, or can we start before or afterwards?
So it's I say your name,
Yeah,
say the topic, I say
Yeah.
the topic, I say your name. You
Yeah.
must then say, your job is to say, thank you, contest chair. I will
Yeah.
say you're welcome and sit down. I'm fairly confident you don't want to start until I said you're welcome and sit down, because
Yeah.
otherwise people are watching me instead of you. And so
Okay.
you have that, take that time. You might as well take that time, right? I'm going to say
Okay.
you're welcome. I'm going to sit down. You wait till I sit down. And then again,
Okay.
as Agnes question, you don't have to start immediately. You just cannot delay unnecessarily.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
so this whole thank you contest chair thing's been in for a year or two now. And I believe that they're really insisting that it take place at each and every contest level, because once we get, or whomever gets to the higher levels, is then likely to be needing to use some form of microphone or amplification device. And it's a way of actually testing that equipment is working for a larger audience. And that's why they insist on it taking place now, even at club level contests.
Yep. Awesome.
Okay.
Yep.
No,
So
Yep. Sorry. Are you saying that we have to use a microphone?
no. It's
Oh.
the microphone is only at a higher level, so we wouldn't even use one at area. If you were
Right.
to go on to a other contest, what Tony was saying is we're just trying to train people to do it properly at each level. So if they get to a district level or doing the district conference and they're doing it, then they've practiced all along the correct way.
Right. Yeah.
Yep. Cool. Is there any other questions from anybody?
What time do we need to be there tomorrow?
You do not need to be there any time earlier than you would normally be there, as long as you know where you are going as far as your speaking area is concerned. We have had the briefing, and the only thing that then you need to be able to do is know what order you are coming in. That's it. Okay?
Okay.
Cool. All good? Tracy?
All good.
Tracy?
Thank you.
Okay, all good. Awesome.
Lily,
Yes.
just one final question. What's the topic?
Just give us a clue.
Surprise!
All right. Have fun.
It's gonna be hard.
2 minutes. See you tomorrow, guys.
Thank you.
Good
Bye.
luck, everyone.
Thank you.
Tomorrow.
Bye. Oh, how do I go?
Did you just
You
push?
go leave. You hit leave. Leave. Yeah,
I can't leave.
you can leave.
Yes, you can. Here, I'll make you leave.